So morning guys, today I've come to St Mary's Church in Burton Latimer. I've always wanted to go here. It's one of the old style cemeteries, churchyards, and we're going to have a look around. Ooh. 1892, 1867. Well, this is very nice. This is the ashes area. Got the inscription on, but I can't read it. It's faded over time, which is very common in old headstones, but like I said before, they do last a lot better than the new headstones that we see today. That's a big slab. 1882, that one. Oh wow, it's got like a bottom garden. Can you just jump down there? Nope, no steps. Oh, there's the steps. Duh. Sorry, it's still early. Sarah, 1905. 1900. So I like headstones when they have like a pattern on, like hand shaking, certain symbols that back in the day would have meant something. 1897. Old Charlotte over there. Oh wow, this is like a bottom garden then, because the wall's there. Ah. 1910. Another entrance. (1912). I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they no longer bury people here. I imagine they still have ashes interments, but the burials, I don't think they do. I thought that was a plaque for a tree then. I imagine they do like ashes scattering or buried with the trees. It's quite an interesting idea. Oh, they're nice. I do like these old style headstones though. 1888. I like that. 1883. So Susan died in March 1883 and Eseneth died in August 1883. such a shame. But I suppose the partner didn't have to wait long till they're at peace with their partner. Right, let's head back up to the top. Oh, these ones are really old. Whether it's the age or it's the actual material used, but these are always very hard to read. I imagine most people that are related to the people in these graves are more than likely no longer with us, unfortunately. Not directly related anyway. It's such a shame. Like in 100 years' time, there'll be no one alive to remember you. That's awful. You are just a memory. You are a name on a list. But why is it crows always attack red kites? And buzzards? They just like the drama, I think. Right, so let's head round the corner, see if we can get around there. And Stalker. There was another one down there at the bottom section with the surname Stalker. Going round the back. Oh, that's the main entrance. I came in the side entrance then. I think the old churchyards, they're in villages. They're so peaceful, they're relaxing. They make you stop and think about what's important in life. Oh, that broke. Wow, look at that tree. Now, the only tree I've seen like that is in Northampton at Burton Cemetery, St John's Church ruins. Amazing tree down there. Are they little heads? That's quite an interesting grave. I like that. Let's take a photo. Now I think at the entrance to a cemetery there should be a list of people that are interned into the ground. So ashes section and a burial section, so that you can look up people you want to see if there's any relatives, friends. It would make it such a lot easier to find people. But that would take time, that would take a lot of planning, a lot of money, someone to put the list together, how do you keep it updated, things like that. And unfortunately, it all comes down to money. So yes guys, I think I'm going to end the video there. Only a short one today. It's quite small. But I hope you like it. If you did, can you press the thumbs up button? That would be great. It really helps. Subscribe if you're not already. Costs absolutely nothing. It would really help me out. Helps the YouTube algorithm. Means that people like me and enjoy this type of content.